What's up, everyone? You're watching Erik Games Daily, and we are back in Shadow of Mordor, but we are in the Lord of the Hunt DLC today. Today's video is going to be about Torvins Journals. The reason for that is my little sister and my little brother decided to come and visit me, and I don't get to see them very often. I literally see them like once every few months. We're all split up, we're all doing our own thing, going through our own stuff, and they decided to stop by and visit. So they're out doing their stuff right now, and I decided that I would work on this while they were gone. So this is something that I was going to do anyways, but I decided that right now would be the perfect time. I don't want to leave you guys hanging. I don't like missing days. And I hope that my mic sounds fine. I did a few mic tests in a different USB port. I have several on my computer, and then I have a USB hub that I haven't used yet because they don't recommend it with this microphone, or probably any microphone. But the one that I have, the USB hub is like it's a powered one to where like I have to plug it into an outlet for it to work. So maybe it will be fine, but that's going to be like my last resort. But my mic test came back fine. There was minimal static. I could still hear static, especially with S sounds. But it sounded fine. Usually after I edit the video and render it, it's good to go. So I hope that everything is fine. I hope nothing bugs you guys. I want to thank you guys again for everything, and I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Tomorrow we will be working on Ukram some more. And then it looks like we will continue finding Uriks in the forge for a bit. There are a few other things that I would like to work on as well, still in the Shadow of Mordor world, but they are they're ideas that I haven't talked about yet, and they don't really have anything to do with anything. They're just something that I came up with, but I still have a few more tests to do. To make sure that everything is going to work out and that it can work as a video. So I'll be working on that as well. I got my Ethernet cables today, so I'm gonna work on streams, and a caragath is coming up after me right now. But I'll be working on streams this week, so I'm kind of happy about that. So many caragaths over here, but Celebrimbor. You look horrible dead. But yeah, so let's get to the journals. I hope you guys like this. Some of you guys may not care about the lore or the journals, and I'm sorry, but tomorrow we will be working in the Nemesis Forge. So yeah, and those of you who like the lore, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good day, good night, wherever you are. Just have a good one, and stay positive, be happy. But I don't want to take up any more of your guys' time. I want to show you guys these journals. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
In my travels, I've amassed a worthy collection of treasure and trophies, heads and hides from all manner of fell beast, and even some lovely trinkets from the Second Age. But the whispered tales of one artifact continue to elude me. The legendary forge hammer, used by the elves to craft the rings of power themselves. The hammers I've found so far in my hunt have brought me no closer to finding the one I seek. Perhaps the spirit of the elves do not want to see their precious artifact in the hands of a dwarf. I've met a mysterious man in my travels, a ranger of Gondor named Talion. Over our fire, I asked after his weapons, impressive in their craftsmanship. A handsome blade, Orphael, has been at his side since his days stationed at the Black Gate, defending the borders of Gondor. But his dagger, a harn, carries a sad tale. It too was once a mighty sword, carried by his murdered son, broken the night he died. Talion tells me a carn means vengeance, and I have a feeling the blade will fulfill the meaning of its name. Slow-moving, but nigh unstoppable, these great beasts appear to be distant cousins of the six-tusked Mumakil. Even a great hunter like myself has never brought down one of these beasts as a trophy. But they're not difficult to track. The very earth shakes under their thundering feet. It's wise to keep on your toes when you're around them so you don't end up underneath theirs. I've seen them rampage and crush orc, troll, and man alike into jelly.
I heard a bunch of menfolk got so bloody grey from drowning, they look like giant slugs.
Among the orcs of Mordor, their greatest are the fighting Uruk. And among them, their vicious captains reign over the tribes and armies with ironclad fists. I've dodged more than one pack of foul Uruk on my hunt in these dire lands, and I've stolen glimpses of the rite of ascension among these foul folk. Only the strongest and most devious lead, slaughtering their own kind until none stand to oppose them. Brutal, savage, dangerous. And they don't smell very sweet either. If it's worthy game and a respectable trophy you're after, the caragaths roam Mordor in ferocious packs. Quick on their feet and strong to boot, be wary. Their claws are sharper than steel, and I've seen them crush rock-hard orc skulls like eggs in their jaws. Even wargs and lions give them wide berth. One look at these beasts and you'll know why the pointy ears have named them Bringers of Fear. You'd think the sight of a lone peak in the countryside would bring cheer to a dwarf's heart. But alas, that is not so here. Orodruin, the Mountain of Fire. This volcano stands alone on the plateau of Gorgoroth, but the whole of Mordor seems to dwell in its shadow. It's said Sauron chose this land for his domain because of that mountain. And I hope it suits him. Even dormant, anyone unlucky enough to travel these lands has that hill to thank for choking this acrid air, filling our lungs with ash and our hearts with dread.
The Resistance has plans to free you, and soon.
Hurry, please. There are fewer of us every day.
I heard the grave.
It's the keen edge what cuts the mountain, they say. But after days of hacking through Uruk heavy plate and caragaths hide, these blades aren't going to sharpen themselves. Our weapons are extensions of ourselves and demand respect. A well-honed blade sharpened with a genuine dwarven whetstone can make the difference between being a hunter or the prey. My brother Gorvin once took a swing at a caragath, and his axe landed with a thud instead of a slide. He lived to tell the tale, and has been sharpening his blade every night since then. The solitary pass between the Valley of Udun to the north and the Plateau of Gorgoroth to the south is guarded by the dread, graven image of Sauron himself, with the great kinds of men held subjugated in chains. The rock and steel of this visage inspires no deference in me for the craftsmanship or stonework. And by my beard, I am thankful this is the closest I'll ever come to seeing the Dark Lord. The shadows grow long this evening. I will write no more. Mordor is in no short supply of terrible tales, and few more dreadful than the Black Captains of Sauron. I have never laid eyes on them myself, but their descriptions to me are the stuff of nightmares. A man trapped in perpetual agony in armor that does not grow with him. Another cursed for picking up the mace of Sauron after battle. And the mightiest among them, the Black Hand, is not spoken of in passing in these lands. May my beard grow ever longer ere I cross paths with these villains. I'll stick to hunting fairer game.
That last captain was dead meat. New one will get the job done.
Few things in Mordor cause even the Uruks and trolls to quake in fear. And one such beast is the rare horned Graug. Standing nearly 5 dwarves tall, they're nigh unstoppable juggernauts of wanton destruction. Their very skin is tougher than leather, resistant to even the sharpest steel, if you can get close enough to strike a blow. What I wouldn't give for a mithril blade on my next hunt for these dire monstrosities.
Game Daily.